Here's your 3-week-old puppies. They're really turning into little doggies now. They've got personalities, which don't ask me what is what, because they're still kind of all identical as far as personalities, but they're starting to play more and walk around, and more wagging tails and little growls and grunts, which is fun. So they've got 2 more weeks in this whelping box, and then when they're 5 weeks old, they move out into the big giant pen, which has a doggy door, and they'll learn how to go outside and go potty in their kennel, which is concrete, outside. So this is still in, little nursery zone here, but 2 more weeks and then they'll be in teenagerhood. So the 2 here, the first one, the purple ribbon, is Jessie, first little girl. Here's her back. And a little bit bigger puppy, still a girl, you can see the difference, is Josie with the sage color ribbon on. Josie has a little bit more spots on her back. Week, 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 week. And she's just a little bit bigger. Now, at this point, you really can't say who's going to be the biggest, who's going to be the smallest, because they're still kind of in that seesaw of growth where some will grow faster than the others. So, we don't know, but Jessie and Josie. And then my little boy, first little boy, is Red Ribbon, who is Jeb. There's Jeb. There's his back. And their ears have grown this week, so their ears are getting longer. So sweet. So Jeb has a little bit, his spots are coming out on his back there. You can see the side. Okay. This is my little Jeb boy. And then Jack, who has the light pink ribbon on, that actually I took off because it was getting a little bit frayed. Here's Jack and Jeb. You can see the difference in these 2. I think Jack is going to be the biggest boy because he's consistently always been bigger. And everybody's heads are kind of actually getting bigger this week. So Jack has had the biggest head so far, but Jeb is catching up. So that you can see how Jack has more of the tan, lemony brownish tan, coming out on all sides. And he has this jowly neck that's really developing nicely. So he's gonna, I really think he's gonna look a lot like his daddy, Garth, because he's getting already these wrinkly, big, I call it jowls or something. But that's not to say everybody else won't get that too. It's just a wait and see. But he's getting it early. Okay, so that was Jack. And then my 3rd male is Jonah, which is the black ribbon. You see how they love to doggy pile. Oh, and Jonah is a beefcake. He has grown a lot this week. So he's getting a lot of his coloring coming back out. Okay, you can see that side. And I'll hold him up to Jack, and you can kind of see the difference. Whoop! Okay, so this is Jack. This is Jonah. See their heads, and then their backs. Ooh, ooh. Hold on, Bubby. Okay, Jonah's coloring is coming out too. But Jack has the most, as far as darker on his head. Okay, and then last, my little girl, who is the biggest of the pack as far as weight goes. This is Jillian. Jillian, again, she's going to look a lot like her daddy too. She's got this girth going on early. And there's her head, big head. And her back, she's getting a lot of color coming out. And I'll hold her up in comparison to Jack too, which, here he is. So, they're kind of identical as far as their weights. Actually, by like a split of a gram. I mean, this is how close they are. Jack is like a hair heavier, which barely even shows up on a scale, but they're very much kind of the same look, Jillian and Jack, and their backs. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, that's it, guys. We'll see you in another week at 4 weeks.